Hey, South Bay Community Church, welcome to Cooking with Pastor D. Now, I know the last couple of weeks we've been cooking with Pastor G, Pastor Gary, and also Pastor Greg. This week, we're going to be cooking with Pastor D. And the past couple of weeks, you guys have seen some of the recipes of Gary's famous canned chili. And last week, you saw Darren Ogamori take us through his whole process of putting together his delicious fried rice. Well, this week, we have a special treat for you. Chef Travis Kamiyama from South Bay Community Church is going to take us through the process of making a California roll and kind of what sets it apart and what the secret sauce is in that. So we're here live at the Block in Orange here at his restaurant at Market Broilers. Let's come on in and let's check out the whole process.
So I partnered with Market Broiler in 2005.
Oh, okay.
I have 6 units with them right now. In 2008, I actually became a consultant for Izumi Restaurant on Royal Caribbean's cruise ships.
Oh, wow.
So from 2008 to 2012 to date, I have 6 restaurants on the high seas. For summertime, I actually take care of the Hollywood Bowl. I've been dabbling with patina for the last 8 years. So any red carpet events, Hollywood Bowl operation, massive operation for summer, I'm with the Hollywood Bowl.
Man, Travis, so you're kind of traveling all over the place, just kind of putting your sushi in and do different business sense and working at all these different spots. So thank you so much for taking time here.
Oh, my pleasure.
To cook with Pastor D. And
right.
Your sushi, I've got to say, is some of the best I've ever tried. And so you're going to take us through a whole process of how to put together a California roll. So
yes.
Ready to get started?
All right, yes, let's do it.
All right, thanks. Travis, the rice you say is one of the most important parts of putting together the sushi roll. So maybe you can take us through a little bit of what that looks like.
Yeah, the sushi rice is one of the most important aspects of the sushi, especially like a California roll, because it's like the bread to a sandwich, and you need to have perfected rice. So we basically mix or wash this short grain or medium grain rice in water at about 3 times. Got the murkiness out of it.
Okay.
Let it rest and cook for about 45 minutes. Okay. So now we're going to take this probably about a quart of rice, 4 quarts of rice, and we're going to put it in this wooden tangiri right here. We're going to break this up. And you got to do this when it's super hot still, you know. So about 40 minutes or so right after it finishes cooking. Break it up here real quick. And then the secret thing is to be able to make sure the water measurement and all that is correct. And then also to mix the vinegar. This vinegar is sweet vinegar. Okay. This has kelp in it, some salt in it, and a lot of sugar in it. You're going to have to mix this right away evenly into the sushi rice. This is what kind of revolutionized sushi in Japan. When you're doing anything in cooking, it's so important to have ki in it. Ki means, you know, your heart, your passion. You got to really have the sense of just, you know, perfection and urgency to do it right and to make sure that, you know, whatever is being served to the customer is at the top level, you know. Really important to do that. That's why, like, you know, your heart, your soul has to be in the cooking. So what I'm going to do is take about 3 ounces of the sushi rice with this nori, and I'm going to spread this on there. And when you get used to making a sushi, of course, you know, the sushi rice is not going to stick all over your hand. I'm going to put a little sesame on there. I'm going to take a little avocado, Hass avocado. Take a pretty decent amount of the avocado. Take the skin off. And these are really ripe. I mean, California has the best avocados, hands down. We'll take a little bit of the cucumber, the English cucumber, and then we're going to take this crab mix that has mayo in it. It has mayo in it. It also has a little bit of the white pepper in it, and it has the masago eggs in it, which is smelt eggs. Okay.
So that's what you mix into all your crab mix when you put it in there.
That's correct. Okay. That's correct. That has my secret, you know, seasoning in there. Okay. And I'm going to take about a couple ounces of the crab meat, imitation crab meat in there, and I'm going to roll this, and then use the maki-su, which is a bamboo roller, to get the shape of it. Okay. So that's a California #1. It's the imitation shred, or crab meat. Secondly, I'm going to take a real high-end version of that, and I'm going to try to make that with the king crab. A regular California roll is about, I don't know, $7-8 maybe, but king crab roll is easily $20 a roll.
Oh,
yeah, so that's what you're going to pay for.
So you'll serve this like on fancier occasions, things like
fancier,
that?
VIP, red carpet events, you know? Okay, again, I did the same thing, similar procedure. Put the avocados in the center, little cucumber, and this time I'm going to take the king crab that I got out of these, one of these huge legs. You want to put a little bit of this in there and what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm gonna put a little bit of the spicy mayo in it, and then again use the maki-su to kind of shape it. Don't press it too much, okay? And then we're gonna cut these up, and you're gonna taste the difference. So again, to recap, white pepper,
okay.
a little bit of the Masago smelt egg,
Okay.
okay, and the Japanese Kewpie mayo is the key ingredient. These three things mixed in with properly the king crab or the imitation crab is what sets my ingredient apart from a lot of the other sushi.
So this would kind of be your secret sauce that kind of sets it apart, if you had to say.
That's definitely part of my secret.
We hope you guys
Hey,
enjoyed
Gary.
that. We hope you guys can create it. I think we took a little step up. This is definitely a lot better than Gary's famous canned chili. But thank you for being with us here, Travis. And until next time, that's Cooking with Pastor D.